Okay. Yes! How yous doing? It's a new day. It's a new day. I'm looking a bit crusty though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm bothered though, not really. Welcome to the channel. Today it's Sunday. I am aware I need a fade. I wanted to thank you for coming in and watching. I wanted to remind you that we have a crazy deal on over the Xmas period. So if you want any Xmas presents, get involved today. The link is in the description to owner in the video, and you get a free t-shirt with every single hoodie or jumper or joggers or jacket. So basically any of the bigger items like a hoodie, add a free t-shirt and you'll get it for free. You'll see it'll drop to zero in the basket. So yeah, go and get involved. These are our date night hoodies, and we've got all kinds. We've got donut hoodies, we've got mustard coloured hoodies, we've got loads of new hoodies. Go and get involved. Free t-shirt with every single owner hoodie on the store right now. Link is in the description. Here we go. Here he is. Here he is. So Quattro is causing trouble. For those of you who've never met Quattro, you're a beast, aren't you, Quattro? And we've got Dixie over there. Dixie! She's chewing me camera bag. So basically this is where I'm at. Still exactly the same. However, I've got timber in the garage that I've gone and bought this morning. Shout out Kurt for taking me. And I went to IKEA and got these little flat packed units where I'm going to stitch into a timber frame around this today. So, originally the plan was to bring the chimney breast out and build some features in the centre, but I've decided to keep the space in the room alive, and I'm going to build the lower section instead around the chimney breast. So I'm going to leave this and I'm going to do textured tiles on this wall, and I'm going to do different textured tiles on them, like sunken back walls with some shelves or paintings or whatever. But basically today what I want to do is I want to do a timber frame around the chimney breast from wall to wall. So this is going to be quite a big project. I want to stitch some cupboards into it, and then I want to run some varnished scaffolding boards along the top. It's going to look really cool. So Django's in the garden outside and he's going absolutely crazy, so I'm probably going to switch the Frenchies for Django in a minute. So yeah, that's where I'm at basically. We're about to start this thing. I think the first thing I need to do, I don't have my chop saw. I borrowed it to my mate and I've not got it back because he's still using it. So I don't have my chop saw at the moment, so I'm going to have to cut all the timbers with a circular saw, which is kind of sketchy, but it'll be fine. As long as I'm careful, it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to start by building up these flat packed units. Shouldn't take that long. I've got tinted black doors for the units and I'm going to stitch them in on either side. Then I'm going to build a frame around them cupboards, and then I'm going to put a top on it. So today, ideally, I would like to have all the timber work done, fixed to the wall, and the cupboards stitched in. I don't actually know whether I've showed you guys, I've got new wheels for the 7R and a full new front end. Obviously in the last video you've seen I've got a full new front end, but I've actually got new rims as well. Check it. So this is my timber that I'm using today. I just went and bought it. £5 a length of 2.4 at the moment in B&Q. That's really dear. The BMX is finished, but we'll go over that in a later video. Basically, it's done. The X2 is on. It's running smooth, everything's done, the cranks are on, hope pedals, but we'll get to that at a later date. New Rotiform rims, check them out. They are insane. Can't wait, I'm going to get these put on this week. Absolutely savage. So there you go, there's the new Rotiforms. This is going to be a video this week, getting these installed. And basically I've got a problem with my blow-off valve as well. But how savage are they? They're actually unbelievable. I think they're the nicest car wheels I've ever seen in my life. Jeez. so mid-time lapse, bit of a interruption. So I've built one of them and I've sort of laid it, if you get me. So it's going to go there with like tinted doors on. All the media and stuff will be in there. Quattro, where are you going with that? Quattro, bring it back here. Screwdriver. Little shit. So basically I've got to build one more still, and this one here I've got to raise these off the floor. So I'm going to build the frame, then I'm going to jack it up so I can use like a blanking board at the bottom. So I'm going to build the second one right now, and then we can get onto the timber frame, which is going to be pretty cool. Hope you're enjoying it. Okay, so I have to go to B&Q for screws, but I've realised something. You might be wondering, why did I not just build these cupboards? The reason why is because, in my opinion, it's pretty hard to make a cupboard work really nicely. Like, I find if you're gonna have something like a living room, like obviously this is a living room, this is like supposed to look high-end by the end. I don't have the confidence to build cupboards to the degree where they'll look proper fresh. So I've got these like gloss black doors. Check it out, you can see it in there. Like gloss black doors, so you can use remotes through them. Basically, I thought, do you know what? I'm just gonna get cupboards that work and look great and build around them, because why not? Okay, so I'm back and I've got wood and I've chopped some wood and I'm about to do. Basically, I don't actually know how the end finish is going to be on this. The only thing that I do know is I'm going to use MDF in the centre. So obviously, these are going to have like pretty thick. Hello, Django. These are going to have like pretty thick doors on. So I need to make for the difference on the MDF as well over here. Guy, get off me pen. Off me pen. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Crazy dog. So basically, check it out. So I've raised the cabinet that much, so it's nice, like off the floor, looks sort of built in. Then I'll be able to run some colour changing LEDs underneath, and obviously the scaffolding boards will come out hanging over, so all the doors and stuff will be recessed. Basically the plan is now to like sort of fix this in to the corner. Right. So I've cut like two little small 26 centimetre sections. I think that's 260 mil. Yeah. We've got Django. He's in the building, aren't you, Django? Okay. So we've got some 5 by 70 mil screws. Basically, I'm going to remove this cabinet. And they say, oh, what a feeling. Is anyone on here like Gregory Isaacs? Gregory Isaacs is just so sick. Top reggae artist. Nice. So, as you can see, I've got like a bit of a frame now. Okay, so the platform's done on both sides for the little cupboards. Actually took a lot longer than I thought it was going to do the platforms. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to build, see the way I did like the timbers on this side, so for the end of the boards to go on. I'm going to build some sort of frame up here. Actually, I'm not. The next thing I'm going to do is my front frame for the MDF. That's what I'm going to do. So basically, I need a piece of frame now that goes along the front, which allows me to put some MDF on behind all that. So I'm going to start with that. So my plug there, which is going to have my sound bar and a few other pieces on, is actually operated from a little switch here. So I think what I'm going to do is just have like a little tiny section that flaps up or something, so I can pull it up, knock it off, pull it back down, and then I'll know everything is off then. I can run like an extension in here with all like my bits, my LEDs, my television, absolutely everything. And then basically all I've got to do is just switch that off and it's off and on and everything just works. Also, I took the back out of one of the cupboards, so when I paint all of this black and I paint all that black, I'll paint the back wall black. But I got a double socket out of it, so there you go. So this shouldn't be that hard. Basically, I'm going all the way from this one, all the way to that one. And all I've got to do is pretty much measure the gap at the bottom, like that, which is 204. You've seen me do this a million times on the channel before. All I'm doing now is building this frame out, and then I'm going to slot it in place so we can see what we're working with. So I've just got 2 for either end and 2 for the middle as well. I think that'll change the game. Oh, looks good. So, taking a look at that now, it does look like I'm getting somewhere, to be honest. I'm absolutely done in, you know. Look at that. Look how sick that is. Actually, I'm going to flip these around, show you. Check it out. So, this is what I'm working with. I feel like right now is the first time today that you can actually see what I'm going for here around this. So as you can see, obviously the boards will run all the way along and around. I need to stud this bit out. I need to stud this bit out. I need to stud this bit out, and I need to stud this end out. Okay, so it is done. Check it out. All the way across, we have a foundation. Literally, this has took like 2 weeks to come back in here. But I feel like now I'm going to be on it, basically. So I feel like every couple of days I'm going to be doing a video, because I'm excited now. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, whoa, this is going to be crazy. Looks pretty sick. So I'll show you quickly what I've done. So I've done an overhang all the way along, so I can run some LEDs all the way along here, as you can see. All this timber you won't see, I'm going to have a nice board, a nice piece of trim along the bottom, so it looks dead fresh. All this is going to be MDF'd over this, so you won't see that, and then I'm going to prime it and paint it. Then I'm going to put gloss doors, which I've got over there. Then I'm going to do big, thick scaffolding boards along the top, all the way, so you won't see any of this. I'm going to have a little trap door to the electricity, and I've got a backup socket in there. I'm going to have colour changing LEDs underneath, and next, ideas right now. What can I do with this wall, and this wall? But I decided in the end to make a feature out of the alcoves, so that I can leave this chimney breast just looking fresh. So it's looking good. Got a bit of a surround going. I think we're getting somewhere. A few people might be thinking, why would you have done this blank? It's just too shallow really for anything of relevance, and basically I only really watch like Netflix and stuff on the television, and that's on there, so I don't need a box. The only thing I'd probably have is like a good sound bar, but I'd probably just have it like resting on the top or something there, or maybe on the wall, fixed on the wall, or maybe a sound system with towers or something like that. I'm not sure yet, but I'm pretty hyped on it. It's looking good. I think once you see the final reveal in the next video, I think the next video I might paint it all black so it's dialed, and then I might do the MDF, the doors and the top for the next video. What are your thoughts? That's the most important thing. A bit of DIY. It's pretty sick. It's all measured off the wall, so it's 40 centimetres off the wall all the way along, obviously other than the centre bit. But I am actually pretty hyped on it. It's looking good. It's tied the whole place in, and I've not lost a lot of... I thought I was going to lose a lot of depth when I was going to build off the chimney breast, so I've not actually lost anything really. If anything, I've gained, because I've got some nice cupboards where I can hide stuff from the Django and the Frenchies. Crazy. So that leaves me to now, where I am going to end the video. I think that's it for today. I'm absolutely shot. I'm sorry it's took so long to carry on with this project. I'll be back in here midweek for another video where we're going to be doing the MDF, painting it black, and all the boards on the top. Thanks for watching today's video, I really appreciate it. Make sure you tune back in for the next video, and don't forget to get involved in the comments below with any ideas. And obviously, last but not least, don't forget, on owna right now, you get a free t-shirt with every single hoodie. Perfect Xmas presents, or just get one for yourself. And thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Peace out.